Hello, everybody. Welcome along to some Monday night live EFL Championship action. It's Norwich versus Coventry, and by God, this feels like a pretty big game, doesn't it? We are the back end of round 29. Middlesbrough won, Ipswich lost, Hull won, Millwall won. So we include Wrexham in the top six there. Basically, everybody won except Ipswich. So the pressure is a little bit on Coventry City tonight. They go to a Norwich side who's been, despite being down at the bottom of the table, been in really good form themselves. I think 5 wins in 7 in all comps for Norwich. And were Norwich to beat Coventry tonight, that gap is 3 points. Obviously, this is the game in hand that Coventry have over Middlesbrough, but that would be as up close and personal as it's been for Coventry at the top of the table. They seem to have been up there forever now, and Middlesbrough would then have them in their sights. Conversely, if Coventry win, how big a problem is that for Ipswich, shedding 3 points over round 29? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll go to the comments in just a minute. I can see loads of you in there already. I can see super chats. I can see all and sundry going on there. Wonderful stuff. Let's immediately go in with a like spike. So wherever you are watching tonight, let's get this stream moving. Give us a thumbs up. We've got the TikTok going up there. We're over here on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. You've got 11 seconds. Thumbs up. Right, thank you. Should we say some hellos in the comments here to Carl, Philip, Evil Duck of Pain and Despair? Wow, okay. The Evil Duck is a Coventry fan, apparently. Mr. Radio Floyd, thank you so much. £2 on the super chat. We are 1 for 5. Tremendous start there. We've got 4 to go, and I'll shut up about super chats. Paul, welcome. Joe, welcome. Ashley, I'm conflicted. There may be a few like that. Hector, welcome. Planet Bull, welcome. Solo, welcome. Dan, who else are we saying hi to? Kyle, this is going to be good. I hope so. Andrew, welcome. Owen, Sarah, anybody else to say hi to in the chat here? Gillian, Peter, Danny, have I got everybody? Dave, Ewan, Sir Ciro. Yeah, we're all excited about this one. So let's play this out now. Coventry win. They go to 61 points and they would be 11 clear of Ipswich. Ipswich would have a game in hand, but it's only 18 rounds to go with an 11-point gap. And as I said, Coventry lose tonight. Obviously, there's the draw potential as well. Then, I don't know. Do the Sky Blues fans start to get a little bit nervous with Middlesbrough in very good form in the background, maybe breathing down their neck? As I say, there's going to be a lot of vested interest, conflicted people here. I think Norwich might have a few extra fans tonight in Bermondsey, in Hull. Definitely in Middlesbrough. And how about in Ipswich as well? Some conflicted Ipswich fans maybe in the chat as well. Let's get into our team news. We'll go through the lineups. Let me know, as usual, who you're looking forward to seeing playing and who are your potential match winners tonight. Okay, Norwich City line up tonight. Kovacevic in goal. Fisher and Krisen are the fullbacks. Norwich have just signed Harry Amass in the fullback position. He's on the bench. Maybe we will see him tonight in the left-back spot at some point. McConville and Cordoba are the centre-backs with Mutson and McLean in front of them. Springett plays down the right. Ahmed, who's made a really good impact for Norwich since arriving. I think he's got a goal and an assist in one in each of his first couple of games. Ben Slimani's had a very good week as well. By the way, both of these teams on for a 9-point week were one of them to win tonight. And Javon Makama is in fantastic form up top, the number 9 for Norwich. On the bench, Grimshaw, Darling, Stacey, Amas, Wright, Diallo, Jurasek, Kvistgarden and Svartau. For Coventry, the excellent Carl Rushworth in goal, and it's the return of Bobby Thomas. Let's see if he can not get himself suspended again, having returned and then got suspended and then returned again. He's obviously with Liam Kitching there. That's good news for Coventry. First choice centre-half partnership there. De Silva and Van Eyck are the fullbacks. Grimes and Torp in central midfield. 3 off the front. Thomas Asante, Mason Clark, Esse, Hadji Wright up top. It's an excellent front four for Coventry. They're not quite banging in the goals like they were earlier in the season, but hey, who was ever going to keep up that relentless, like 3 goals a game at one point, fairly deep into the, 10, 12 games into the season as well. On the bench for Coventry, Wilson, Bidwell, Latapodier, Kessler-Hayden, Wolfenden, Eccles, Sims, Yang, and Sakamoto. Let's get your comments on those 11s. I've got a super chat as well to read here. Liam, thank you so much, boss. £2 on the super chat for Liam. Expecting a good game tonight. Yeah, everyone seems to be looking forward to this one. And it's a real singular focus tonight, to use a boring business ism, isn't it? We can just focus purely on league leaders Coventry tonight in isolation without any other games going on. Thank you, Liam, for the super chat. We've got one more. Deandra, I assume there might be a message to follow with that one, so I will wait and see. There you go. Nice being solidly neutral tonight. Thank you, Deandra. We are 3 for 5. This is a Borough chat now. Lots of Borough fans in here. There you go. Come one, come all. Whoever you support, everybody's got a vested interest at this time of the season. Thank you for your support as ever. We've got 3 super chats already. Oh, let's just watch our language there. My apologies if you're offended by that. Let's just go for a little time out there. If we can try and keep this little corner of the internet vaguely more civil and grown up than the rest of it, that would be lovely. And what that does mean, I sound like a school teacher now, is I can put your comments all on the screen just like that. But unfortunately, it only takes one person to misbehave and I'll have to remove them. In fact, I'll have to remove them right now because that swear is popping up there. I have done the necessary. It should disappear in just a second. But thank you for all of your wonderful support and your super chats. Remember, the easiest way to support is just to hit the like button and get your comments in and interact and all of that good stuff. But you can donate, as 3 of you have already. Here comes Paris Magoma, who has signed from Brentford today. Big smile on his face. He has been unveiled at Carrow Road tonight. That'll get the home fans up as well. Kelly, you absolute hero. I was wondering whether we were going to see you tonight, my dear. In honour of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Thanks for all the content. Ben, you're the best. Thank you so much, Kelly. You're the best. And thank you for your wonderful support. One more super chat and I promise I will shut up. We'll have our 5 targets. So huge thank you to Kelly, Deandra, Liam and Mr. Radio Floyd. Shall we do some predictions, you lot? Hold fire just yet. Let me get the poll up and see what the fine people on the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel community tab have been voting. You can head over there right now. I think you can still go to the community tab and be watching this live stream at the same time. When did we put it up? Have I not got a Coventry Norwich poll here? I definitely did one on Twitter, didn't I? Oh, there we go. 1 day ago. Okay, 1,000 votes here. 18% think this game will end in a draw. 38% think this will be a home win. 43% back Coventry to come here to Norwich and get the away win tonight. Let me know your predictions over in the comments right now. You don't have to be funny. You don't have to be clever. Write your predictions and we'll read them together. You've got 24 seconds. Get me in on TikTok as well. Predictions time. Go. I'm going to start here at Cersei Row. If yours is above that, copy and paste it and put it again. 3-2 Coventry, bonus point. 3-2 Norwich. Give me these goals. Come on. Desmond. That'll be probably one. 3-1 Cov, 2-1 Norwich. 4-3 Norwich, 4-3. You're all expecting goals. I bet I'll get a 0-0 tonight. Didn't someone say we were like 21 watch-alongs in a row without a 0-0? Who's that on TikTok? Jay Mantle. 2-1 Norwich, 2-1 Cov. I'm just going to bash through all of these really, really quickly. Apologies if your name does not get read out, but I'm going to get your predictions all on the screen here. I'm clicking through double time, super fast for all your predictions. Ben, you absolute bloody hero. Thank you for providing this happy corner of the internet. We're trying to curate it as best as possible. But you should have just seen all the fireworks and the confetti on YouTube. Daft Chode, never wanted Norwich to win so much in my life. Some conflicted Ipswich and Middlesbrough fans for sure in the comments tonight. Thank you, Ben. That is our super chat's done. You don't need to super chat anymore. Big thank you for the support, everyone. We've hit our 5. Right, I want to get all these predictions up on the screen. I think I've covered all of them. Well, we're fairly mixed. I think it probably shaded Coventry, definitely with both teams to score. You lot are expecting goals. I'm always here for the goals. And for those of you who are going to accuse me of watching in any other way than neutral, you are wrong. Do not imprint your biases onto me. Yes, I have a very vested interest tonight, but I will be calling this down the middle, and if you are afflicted by bias, you'll try and imprint that on me. Do not do that. Yeah, Andrew, you've had that jumper on for a week now. Well, Andrew, it has actually been in the wash, come back out again and gone back on, but there you go. And I am in charge of the laundry in this parish, so it does get done very efficiently, even if I do say so myself. Right, Matt Grimes, the captain, going around the Coventry players. Trying to hype them up pre-game. Frank Lampard looks focused there with Joe Edwards on the Coventry bench. It's Norwich versus Coventry. It's a big night this for Cov. If they go and win, I don't know, they're going to convince a lot of people. It's going to be very binary tonight. If they lose, I think a lot of people are going to be saying, oh, Coventry are not winning away at the moment. And Middlesbrough are tight within 3 points. And Norwich are in good form and all of that good stuff. So I think, did someone just say we've got, Penguin. We've got Sam Parkin on the co-coms tonight. So get your Sky TV switched up for the great Sam Parkin. He'll be on the channel here on Wednesdays on co-coms on Sky Sports tonight. We are ready to kick off. This feels like a really big game, doesn't it? And we are off and running at Carrow Road. It is Norwich versus Coventry. Do we learn a lot about the promotion race tonight? Let's watch and find out. Been looking forward to this one all day. Poke down the line looking for Makama. Out of play for a Norwich throw-in down the left-hand side. Lots of people there, Richard, asked me about that wall. Richard, when are you going to sort that wall out? Mate, when are you going to sort your eyesight out? Right, so there's a light there and something streaming down behind it. Do you think that's a crack or do you think that's a cable? Hey? Go on. Norwich down the left trying to build up there. It's turned over. Grimes knocks it forward early. Brandon Thomas-Asante makes the run in to the channel. Nothing doing though. All a bit nervy and frantic to start the game thus far. Throw in Norwich. Crizen is going to throw it in. Breaks in central midfield to Ahmed. Into the channel. Makama is onside, but that is going to run all the way through to Carl Rushworth. Fed into the front. Hadji right. Mason Clark. Good hold. Slip through to right into the box. Right. Well tracked by Cordoba, who wants a little bit of sledging there. Gets up in Wright's face after he bumps him off the ball. But it has gone out for a Coventry corner. Sorry, let me just get these idiots out of the comments. I need to do some blocking. There we go. Let's get rid of this. Douchebag. Right. Ban user and delete comments. There we go. I know it's a big game. Stay calm in the comments. If you can't play nicely, you will be blocked. Like Gaza1858 has just been. Keep calm in there. You got this. Cordoba pings that forward into the channel. It's very high on pace, this game so far. Not necessarily on quality. It's not settled in the slightest. Rushworth, unforced error in the other direction. And it just will not settle, will it? Oh, we got some more super chats in here. Thank you so much, Dan. Do I need to super chat? Nah, but I want to. Thank you so much, Dan. Very, very kind of you indeed. We are all stocked up for super chats. Thank you. We've hit our target of 5, but it's very, very kind of you nonetheless. Throw in down the left. De Silva's going to take it for Coventry. Just complete frantic first 3 minutes. Nobody has strung 2 passes together so far. Coventry forced the corner, but we are just waiting for this one to settle for sure, aren't we? De Silva hurls it down the line. Poked forward. It's gone out for a Norwich throw, and they're going to move up the pitch. And here we go again. Ball's turned over and again so far, hasn't it? See if this game can settle in any way. I think it's going to take a good few minutes for that to be the case. Cordoba holds it up. Thomas Asante closes him down. No foul. Switch of play there by Martson. And it's turned over, actually. All fed into the box. Torp's onto it. Torp hits the shot. Deflected wide of the post. Opened up there. Good runners from a Coventry point of view. Just pings off the Norwich defender. And you wonder whether that was just going to nestle in the corner. Viewer 99T. I don't believe in universal pronunciation, so open up your mind. Pronunciation is subjective. That's me politely saying I'll say it how the hell I want. And you're going to have to deal with it. Sad times. In comes the corner from Coventry. Ooh. They crowded the keeper there. Nearly got the first contact. Here's Makama. Makama tries to slide that out wide to Springer. And Coventry are just getting on top in this one. Thomas has got it at centre-back. Van Evick clips that into the middle. Headed half clear. Looked like a shove in the back by Romain Esse. Sammy P on the co-coms. Spitting facts, no doubt. We hope. Hi, Ben. Leicester fan here. Do you think we'll rot in the Championship for years to come? Well, I hope not. Don't wish that upon anybody. Bearing in mind my club went 17 years or whatever it is. Slowly rotting. Crizen has hurt his shoulder, his left shoulder there. Just holding it. Getting sent to. I hope we don't have a situation. Who was it the other night? Was it Bielik for... Oh no, he's out. You can blame the guy moaning about my pronunciation then. They're warming a sub up. Harry Amas might get a very quick debut here. He's out. He's got his bib on. Just coming on loan from Manchester United. Crizen is shaking his head. It looks like he is going to be leaving the game. Effin and Jeffin annoyed. Yeah, it looks like Phil Clement is going to have to bring Harry Amas in. Didn't actually see the incident. I don't think Sky have wound it back yet. Philippe Clement spent the 1998-99 season with Coventry as a player. How about that? Matson gives it away. Norwich haven't made the substitution yet. Doesn't look like Crizen's continuing. McLean is covering him at left back. Coventry build up down the left to Silva. Grimes into the 50-50 strong. Mason Clark doubled up on him and Norwich win it back. And it's into the channel for Makama. A blatant shove in the back on Liam Kitchen there. He's a big old unit, isn't he, Makama? You ain't going to get away with that one, mate. 0-0. 9 gone. Real big game feel about this one. You've got to love it. Championship football on a Monday night to end round 29. Can Coventry stamp their authority on this round where Middlesbrough have won, Ipswich have lost? It's there for the top two to take 3 points out of third place Ipswich this round. And I think what I like about this, what helps with the big game feel is all the players are giving no quarter in the early going here. Benjamin, hello. Hello on TikTok if you're watching up there. Rich, much prefer Monday night games to Saturday lunchtime. Good fun, aren't they? Especially when we're 18 to play and it's got that lovely run-in feel. Knocked inside. Oh, he's won the 50-50 there. Ahmed knocked onto Makama into the box. Makama goes down. You ain't going to get a penalty for that. I think he's looking for it. Ref shakes his head straight away. It was well won by... it's Ben Sleman, actually, wasn't it? And yeah, just shoulder to shoulder there. No foul at all. Both players have got their arms on each other. A racing incident, that one. Haji Wright throws it back. I think has he been whistled for offside there? It's going to be a Norwich restart. Looked like Coventry were coming strong from about minute 5. I know it's a foul, isn't it? This is a very physical game, isn't it? You love to see it. Cordoba. Crescent is still on the pitch. So Amas not needed to come in. Looked like he got a big bump on his left shoulder. But he's kept going, the Norwich left back. It's another one clipped in the channel there. Not messing about with it at the back, Norwich. They're quite happy to try and hit Makama. Going to get either the wingers or the number 10 around the big guy up front. Not give Coventry the chance to build up any steam attacking-wise. They've built up plenty of steam attacking-wise this season, Cov, haven't they? Torp, De Silva giving away, good press Norwich throw in to the team in yellow. So we're going to throw in down the right-hand side. McLean knocks it back. Turned over, and Coventry are going to clear their lines. Grimes boots it. Wright chases it. Can't win it though, and Crusader's got it down the left-hand side. Cordoba, Kovacevic. Is a more suited game, a more physical game suited to Norwich or Coventry? Good question. Don't know, actually. We'll find out. Cordoba. Kovacevic. McConville. Oh, that's well worked by Norwich. Made a load of space now down the left-hand side for Crescent. Ahmed's pulled out wide, and he's 1v1 with Van Evik. Into the box comes Ahmed, shooting chance. Terrible shot, high, wide, and not very handsome, but played that well, Norwich, didn't they? Through the lines, Bosch. Massive space down the left-hand side. And have a look at this penalty box when Ahmed's on the ball. In come 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in the box, 1 on the edge there. Best opening for Norwich so far. Poor finish by Ali Ahmed. Rushworth has got it at the back. Philip, has anybody looked at the table? You do realise you're in the comments on the Benjamin Bloom football channel, where not only will most of the chat have looked at the table, I could probably memorise most of it for you, buddy. Oh, complete giveaway there at the back, Crescent. Oh, he got lucky there. He's trying to chest it down with Victor Torp breathing down his neck. And it looked like he was just going to lay it on for Torp to have a free shot at goal from beyond the penalty spot. And he just got the foot in there. Oof. Lots of Ipswich fans supported Norwich in the chat by the look of it. Oh, the running does funny things, doesn't it? East Anglia unites, as Simon Lillibury said on the Sportsman podcast today. You can check that out on Sportsman Untitled. Thank you to the wonderful people at Betfred for their support, having me on that show, and supporting our watch-alongs in return. It's clipped into the channel. Mason Clark cuts it back. And that just proves Norwich were getting up a little bit of a head of steam, weren't they? And then Coventry just twice in a couple of minutes just slice through, don't they? And they got some quality up top, Coventry. They got some service from Grimes. I think it hit Crescent on the... It's a really good tackle, actually. It like hit him in the face, I think, didn't it? You trying to chest it down? Yeah. Oh. And look, Torp was just pulling the trigger. It's actually a great tackle in the end by the Norwich left back. Ben, will this game be decided by a big mistake? Hopefully not. Let's hope for a bit of magic rather than a mistake. But Grimes pops the corner in. Crescent, who feels like the main protagonist of this game, doesn't he? So far, the Norwich left back. Norwich trying to play out. Ahmed's had that taken off him by Torp. Turned over again. And Martson's got loads of grass ahead of him. Oh, Martson slides it on. Oh, this is a good-looking attack for Norwich. It's a really bad touch by Makama. They should be getting a shot off on goal there, Norwich. Horrible touch by Javon Makama. Look as this unfolds. Had a really nice scene as Martson drives away. 3 of them running. Grimes holds. 3-on-3 there. Makama just needs to get that out of his foot. Stick this across the box. And there is Springer, wasn't it, on the back stick. Fed into the front again now. Ben Slimane in the 10. It's opened up again. Slimane bends the shot. Poor finish. Good opening again. We've said it about Norwich all season. Coventry, all season. They'll give you a chance, won't they? Very open attacking team. That's a rubbish shot, isn't it, by Anis Ben Slimane. In a really good position. If he can find one of the corners with any accuracy there. I know Rushworth's excellent, but he'll do well to save it. Here comes McLean. This is good. Good game. Springer, 1v1 with De Silva into the box. Springer knocks it inside. McLean. Martson, edge of the box, hits the shot. Blocked by Torp. Ooh. And a mistimed tackle by Romain Esse, who can't get in the game yet. He's going to get booked for that as well. The Premier League loanee from Crystal Palace. Former Millwall player. Was a bit annoyed with himself there. And I think Roy Keane said it best. Look at so many bookings. So many bookings. Is a player just overrunning the ball, sliding in, trying to correct. With all the best interest. And they go through the opponent like Esse did there. So keep your eye on that. Because this game has been physical. And very competitive. And we have a player on a yellow card now from minute 18. Norm. End to end and very open. Good fun, isn't it? Wonder if Paris Magoma's enjoying it. The new Norwich signing, who we're getting a long shot of on the TV. At least it's not Gary Oldman and Daniel Day-Lewis like it was all day. Right, let me just turn the heater off. 1 sec. Let me scoot back. Gets very hot and very dry in here. I don't want to move back too much because those of you with very poor eyesight will think that that's a crack, not a cable. Look, even though it kind of lights up there. What can I do, hey? What can I do? Cableless light up the top there, maybe. Oh, look, there's Simon from Soccer Saturday. I'm sure Sky are getting a chance to plug that. Sitting in the expensive seats there with Delia. Martson is going to continue. Add a couple of minutes stoppage time on for that one. And it's a free kick to Norwich, which Ali Ahmed is going to take right-footed. I'm going to swing it in. Can he find the gap between Rushworth and the wall? In it comes. Not the worst delivery, but Coventry got the wall, or the offside line rather, correct. And here comes a Coventry counter. Hadji right down the left-hand side, blocked out by Cordoba on the front foot. Grimes, De Silva, bit of space for right. Takes it to the byline, cuts it back, poor ball. Even worse clearance by Ben Slimane. Thank you, Dave. Someone's saying something nice about my sign, hey? Honestly, guys, don't worry about it. There's more important things to worry about. Why don't you take your jumper off if you're hot? Baz Fooster wants a striptease here. You won't get one. It's not necessarily about the heat. It's about being dry. And I can't talk in here. I've got to talk for 2.25 hours normally on these. In comes the corner from Coventry under the bar. Punched clear by Kovacevic. They've been good on the set play so far. Coventry crowded the keeper. Stuck it under the bar. Grimes goes back home. Hopefully we can just focus on the quality of the excellent content here and not worry about the background, yeah? McLean. Cordoba. Chrisen. Matson holds it up. Little tug on the shirt by Torp. Ref lets it go. McLean, good carry. Good ball as well. And here come Norwich into the box down the right-hand side. Shot driven in across the box. Ooh, that's the closest anybody has come there. Kellen Fisher, the right back, sticks it across the box. A metre further that way. It's in the corner. Metre further that way. Javon McCarmer probably slides it in to the net. Neither nor, either or. Another opening in this first half. This one goes to Norwich. I think he came from like Kings Lynn or something, Fisher, didn't he? Let me click on him in here. Good pickup by Norwich. Bromley, excuse me. Good pickup from non-league. Foul on Haji Wright. Sign looks great. Go on, Cicero. The wonderful people on Patreon bought me that sign. Ahmed comes down the line. Doubled up on in there. Thomas Asante and Esse getting back. Cordoba. McConville. Shot timeline, says Sky. 4 in a row to Cov. 4 in a row to Norwich. Oof. Here comes Chrisen. He's not going to keep... Oh, he's done well there. Oh, and nearly ran it out again. He's done really well, actually. And he's got it back. Corner of the box. Martson's the ball back. Oh, Martson, nice feed to the edge of the box. Fisher, the right back, got really narrow. Is that going to leave a big hole for Ephron Mason-Clark to run into? If Fisher's drawn a foul there, that's very well played by the right back because he was way out of position. And Mason-Clark is no slouch speed-wise, so he did really well to get back there, Kellen Fisher. Chrisen, Cordoba, pings that into the front. McCarmer looked offside to me. No flag. Grimes heads it forward. Absolutely frantic pace to this game. It's been superb, hasn't it? Wright knocks it back to Torp. Tries to get it out of his feet, but Norwich is swarming all over Coventry in the midfield there. Oh, Ahmed, nice little slide, and McCarmer looked well onside to me. McCarmer drives into the box. He's only got one forward. Springer. Oh! Slide tackle on the near post by Liam Kitchen. That looked like it was going to reek of an own goal. But he just knocks it round the post. It's good from Norwich again. They're on top here, aren't they? Nice ball. Nice run by McCarmer, who physicality-wise is excellent, isn't he? McCarmer. Quick, strong, direct. Good defending by Kitchen, that. It's not the worst ball across at all by McCarmer. I say it every stream. Make defenders defend. Norwich look decent. Glad Watford have both games behind us with 6 points. All right, don't show off. A bit of shirt pull in there. Brandon Thomas Asante marking McCarmer. Surely it's going to be Bobby Thomas, isn't it? And he's just trying to go and stand on Thomas Asante. It's ridiculous, this wrestling and stuff in the box, isn't it? What are we going to do about it? Right. If the players have finished wrestling, the corner goes in low. Oh, it's a clever one. Knockback corner, but drives it in. Good save by Rushworth. Someone's hit the deck in the middle of the box. Didn't look like a foul. It's a really clever corner, wasn't it? Went in low to the near post, and then they flicked it back into the heart of the box. And it looked like in the crowd there, Rushworth made the save. He normally does, doesn't he? Oh, it hit the post. I thought Rushworth saved that, but Cordoba's shot hit the post, didn't it? Oof. Rushworth was beaten. Norwich come closest. The centre-back there, it's a well-worked corner, to be fair, isn't it? Nobody expected it to. They were all part of the distraction, weren't they? Those players putting their weight about in the box. A clever corner by Norwich. Grimes comes forward for Coventry. Thomas. Torp. Thomas, nice carry. Ooh, don't lose that there. And he has. And here come Norwich with Ahmed. Oh, he's ran into trouble. Still holds the ball up. Coventry got a few more numbers back now. McLean. Nice narrow pass there. Ahmed wants a give and go. He looks dangerous, doesn't he? The new winger, Ahmed. Ben Sleman tries to turn Grimes. Grimes hits the deck. Ben Sleman comes away with it. Just overcooks that. Martson into the slide tackle. I reckon Norwich have been on top for about 10, 12 minutes now. Would you agree? McLean. The pace is still really frantic in this game as well. It's been a good watch. Talking of wrestling, Royal Rumble on Saturday. Who's going over the top rope, right? Cordoba. Not long. Channel ball. Ahmed's not going to keep that in. And if I'm Coventry, I'm probably going to take a few seconds over this throw-in and try and just calm Norwich down. Lendog on TikTok. I can't wait for the Royal Rumble. You want the wrestling, not the football. Here's that corner again. Have a look at the post here. Ooh. I mean, to be fair, Rushworth was right down next to it. He might have that covered, mightn't he? But it crashes off the post. Wright and Martson tangling, and Matt Grimes cleared it. And Coventry and Milan Van Evik has killed some time and throws it down the line. Everton 0, Leeds 1 in the Premier League. Makama. Out it goes to Fisher. Fisher, right foot, left foot. Wants a foul. He's not going to get one. Correct decision, I think, from the ref there. And Esse has kind of bimbled his way through. Right. Grimes. Cross comes in from the left, headed clear. And away it goes. God, the pronunciation pedants are out. P, it's pronounced Milan Van Evak. Again, please listen to my philosophy on this. I don't believe in universal pronunciation. Your rejection of one mother tongue's way of saying a word, or your confirmation of one rejects every single other one. So just live and let people say words how the hell they want to, yeah? Especially when their name's completely subjective. Get over it. Obviously, if someone in my presence says to me, I'd prefer it, and they say it politely, I'd prefer it if you pronounce my name like that. Obviously, I'm a polite guy, I'll do it. But, yeah, we have multicultural game here. And I will not be pretending I'm an expert in every language. And the pedants who like to correct, they're not either, by the way. Us dumb English people who can only speak one language, hey? Throw in Norwich. Some movement on the bench there. Yeah, speak for yourself, yeah. Very much. In comes the cross and cleared away. Ollie, all right, Ben, I've noticed when listening to your content that you don't speak fondly of Bristol City. God, we got some numpties out tonight. So what that'll be, Ollie, and I don't even need to guess, you're a Bristol City fan, right? So you really, really like Bristol City, okay? So when I'm reasonable about Bristol City, you're over here, and that sounds to you because you really like them that I don't like them. So that's your issue, I'm afraid, my friend. I have nothing against Bristol City, but if you really, really like something and somebody's neutral about it, because of your bias, it will sound like they like it less than you do, okay? Fathom it. You've got this. Thomas Asante. Van Evik. Foul on Esse, who'd got really narrow there in the 10 position. Cordoba takes him out. Free kick, Coventry. There you go, Kelly. My former linguistics professor would agree with Ben on this regarding pronunciation. It's hard, isn't it, Kelly, to accept the subjectivity and also accept that basically with pronunciation, it's people get triggered by people not agreeing with the way that they say it themselves. It's never really about a right or wrong. And you just got to open up your mind. People talk different, boy. We have a head injury in the box. Pelle Matson. You can argue about the pronunciation of that as well if you want. I'll get out my PhD in what nationality he is. In Denmark. In Danish. There you go. So that's why you hate Watford so much then. But well, exactly. Well, we've got this stoppage. I had this the other night. We were doing the Stoke-Middlesbrough game. Stoke put a corner in. I'm calling the game right down the middle, completely fairly. And obviously, I get excited as the ball goes near the goal. And somebody says in the comments, oh, look at Ben getting excited when the ball goes near the Middlesbrough goal. Despite the fact I've just screamed my head off on the 2 Middlesbrough goals. People hear what they want to hear, don't they? And more often than not, look out for it. If somebody is neutral and somebody who's not neutral accuses them of bias, flip that round 9 times out of 10 for sure. Martson still down. Ref's holding the ball. I reckon we're going to get 5 minutes. Stoppage time now. Andy, that's naughty in the chat. I'm neutral about everybody. Just say what I see. Bit boring, really, isn't it, hey? Try and get a read of the whole division. Did he get an elbow, did he, Martson? Rich? I'm sure Sky will play that 5,000 times. What's Parkin saying on the co-coms? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you pronounce Bruno Fernandes, yeah. Do you remember the Brazilian striker Fred? So if you wanted to do that in proper Portuguese speak, it's Fredgy, isn't it? So where do you stop with the silly pronunciation? Can't believe I hate everybody, hey? Hate everybody equally, apparently. I hate everybody equally as much as the person accusing me of hating them likes them, yeah? That's the truth, isn't it? Right, Grimes has got it. Is Martson back on? Yes, he is. Van Eyck. Esse. Kitching. De Silva. Game slowed down a little bit. A kind of couple of injury holds have done that. To be honest, it was never going to stay at the pace it was for the first 20-25. Cross back stick. Oh! Defender there took it off the keeper's toes. Kovacevic came out to grab it. They're still in trouble here, Norwich, or certainly very deep. Is a cross going to come in? Mason Clark tries to pop it in. Norwich cleared their lines there. That could have been disastrous. To be fair, the two big moments for Coventry have come from Norwich nearly not clearing something there. Shot driven in from the edge of the box. Esse picks it up in the box. He can't sort his feet out. He can now. And he has drilled it into the corner. Romain Esse in the goals again. He scored against Millwall in midweek for Coventry. And he has given them the lead here at Norwich. Drilled in left-footed. Norwich have been good in this game. Coventry haven't had many chances. But Coventry are top of the league. And this is what top of the league sides do. They take their chances, and the January arrival Esse drills it in. Left-footed. Norwich 0, Coventry 1. As Mason Clark knocked it down, get a bit of a lucky bounce, and then he can't quite get the block off McConville, and Esse, just that speed over 1 or 2 metres there, just off the mark. Whoop, see you later. And he smashes that in. It's through the keeper before he can do anything. And that's the type of impact you want from a January Premier League loan signing, isn't it? He scored 2 goals so far, Esse, and they've both been big goals, haven't they? Opening goals in key games this week. It is Norwich 0. Coventry 1. There you go, Raymond. If a team is on top but can't score, you know perfectly well a team top of the table like Coventry will do. Exactly. Never a truer word spoken. Liam, you're right. Big goal. Big goal, that one. Norwich 0, Coventry 1. As things stand, Coventry have an 11-point promotion cushion, albeit having played a game more over Ipswich Town in 3rd place. That was smashed, wasn't it, Rich? Yeah, he hit that. He didn't leave any doubt, Esse, there. Keeper doesn't stand much of a chance there. It's beyond him in an absolute flash. And do you know what? Esse, he went in the book, didn't he? He was quiet. He wasn't on the ball in the first 20 minutes, but there is your Premier League loan quality. Give him a chance in the box. And bosh, in it goes. And to be fair, Norwich have had better openings, or not as good a chance as Esse got then, but they've had their own openings in the box themselves, haven't they? Oh, that's turned over high up. Mason Clark tries to poke it through for Hadji Wright. Would have been a hell of a pass with the outside of his right foot on the run there. Esse's got a foot like a traction engine. Yeah, it did look like it there, didn't it? Norwich 0, Coventry 1. Up at the top of the Championship, Coventry will be moving on to 61 points. I don't know about you. Feels like 24, 25 more points might do it for Coventry across the remaining 17 games they have to play. Thomas Asante. I mean, you say about lucky bounces in the box, but it's about getting players up there and players with the quality, like Esse, to capitalise, isn't it? Grimes. Thomas. The goal has affected both sides here. Oh, brilliant back heel. Coventry into the box. Good save, Kovacevic. Oh, that was close to 2-0. There's an absolutely superb back heel in the build-up there. Kovacevic makes the save, and Coventry are cooking now, aren't they? Look at this for a bit of quality on the replay here. Is it SA again? Whoop! Oh, what a pass that is. Completely takes out two Norwich centre-halves with an absolutely filthy back heel. Is he a confidence player, perchance, there? Smashes one in the goal, and then he does that a minute later. What a pass that is. Look at Cordoba. He's completely gone for a hot dog there, hasn't he? Wright gets in, hits the shot. Good save, Kovacevic. And we've seen Coventry do this season where they get a goal and then there's just a flurry, isn't it? They just fly at the opponents. And Norwich look a bit rocked there. Just unforced error from the throw in there. Mutson pops it out. Phil Clement has got his notepad out. Did he just write down, don't make unforced errors from throw-ins? Thomas back to Rushworth, who hits it long. Norwich win that easily. Help down the line. Feels like Norwich haven't done any attacking for 10 or 12 minutes now, doesn't it? It's flipped around. But they've drawn the foul there over on the right-hand side. Springer, his boots off as well. A very fetching shade of pink. And it looks like Kenny McLean is going to stick this free kick. He's just told everyone what he's going to do. This is going flat into the far post by the look of it. Oh, it's gone short. Fooled me. And he swings in the cross, looking for Ben Suleiman. Cleared out by Cov. Ahmed. Miles offside on the back post, whoever that was. Was it McConville? Coventry players tempted not to head it, but you can never be too sure. Oh, and here comes a counter-attack. Thomas Asante. Haji Wright is in the middle of the box, open, but he cannot get the cross over. Such quality up top in the front four, Coventry, that even if you are attacking them, they can pick you off. Ahmed closed down. We're coming into minute 45. But I think we're going to get about 5 minutes of stoppage time. Given the issues we've had in the first half. I think 2 long stoppage-ish. Here comes McLean, driving Norwich forward, as he has done for a few years now. Oh, decent cross into the near post. Comes off Kitching, through to Rushworth. No danger of that being a back pass. Turn back over again. Exactly as we predicted, guys. 5 minutes of stoppage time will take us to 50 for the first half. Thomas Asante, Van Evik. Little feed down the line. Van Evik. Kitchen dribbles out of defence. Coventry will just be happy, I think. Just kill stoppage time here. Getting at half-time with that 1-0 lead. Well, it's turned over back to Norwich. Ooh. Nearly got that away down the right-hand side. If Ben Suleiman could have turned that round the corner. I think Springett was in. Nothing doing, though, for the Yellows. Thomas knocks it back to Rushworth. Kitching. Coventry go long. Norwich stretching the pitch out with the pressing quite nicely. Coventry tried to play over it, but just back into the Norwich centre halves. Here comes Chrisen down the left-hand side. Tries to play it inside Van Eyck, but he's wise to that one. Torp, Van Eyck, Essay. The match winner, as things stand, remain. Torp. That is 2 minutes of the 5 stoppage time. Managed so far by Coventry. I'll be super happy to go in 1-0 up. Essay. Hadji Wright's got it. All right, puts it in low. No one arriving. Both players have made the similar run there. Thomas Asante and Mason Cluckle. That's a bad giveaway. De Silva's got it. De Silva knocks it inside. Thomas Asante wants a foul there. Goes down very theatrically. Torp's got it nonetheless. They both went narrow then. And if one of them had held their run, I think Hadji Wright's cross would have found one of them. Makama. I can't read out that person's name because he's got swearing. What do I think of Joby McAnuff? Where's his punditry ceiling? He's the GOAT, Joby, isn't he? What a guy. Brilliant pundit. And if you notice, ITV have had him on some big FA Cup games. So, yeah, he can make a nice living for a lot of years, put it that way. And I worked with him at ITV and he was a joy, let's just say. And very professional and very good, actually. And it doesn't help if you have a nice, or it does help rather, if you have a nice sounding voice and you're very handsome as well. And I think he ticks both of those boxes, doesn't he? Rascal. One of those. Mutson drills a shot in from 30 yards, blocked out by Thomas. Chrisen. Ahmed wins the throw-in. Which Chrisen has gone across to take it. McLean. Chrisen. Got it back off Ben Sleman. McLean. Clever ball outside of the foot. Headed out by Thomas. Coventry just sat back now, absorbing Norwich. Can Norwich play through them? They're trying. Ben Sleman. Body in the way. It's broken to Ahmed on the byline. Puts the cross in low. Good clearance there. Head it, kick it, get rid of it. I'll read that comment in a minute. Baz Fooster says, Prutz keeps going to my Mrs. Dentist where she works because dog keeps eating his retainer. I don't know whether that's a joke or not, but that is a real thing. Because when I had my teeth straightened, used to get these series of retainers, and little Nessie, who's sadly no longer with us, if I put the old ones down by the side of the bed, used to literally chew them all up. So that could actually be true. What a shout. I could find out, but I don't want to name drop here about my phone book contacts here. Half time. Norwich 0, Coventry 1. First things first. Really entertaining first half that. Real big game feel. Players smashing into each other for the first 10-15 minutes. Nobody managing to string a couple of passes together. I thought Norwich were kind of on top out from, I don't know, minutes 10, 15, that sort of area of the game. And they forced a couple of nice openings, Norwich, didn't they? But couldn't take them. And did manage to get Ahmed and Ben Slimani in good positions, but didn't have the quality there. And we're kind of sitting there thinking, okay, Norwich are playing this quite well. And then Romain Esse got booked. And you're going, he's not really been in the game and he's just gone in the book here. I wonder what's happening with him today. And then lo and behold, who pops up with the opening goal? Romain Esse in minute 38. That felt a really, really big goal. Coventry may not have had, let me just bring up the possession stats. Yeah, 52-48 on the possession. But to be fair to Cov, when they have managed to funnel the ball, narrow into the front, they have got players in the box. They've got the wide men narrow. They get the 10 in there. Normally, Torp goes one of the midfielders. And they get players up the pitch. There was one close call where Torp was kind of running through and it hit Crescent in the face and nearly fell to him. Crescent made a really good tackle. But they flood the box. There's a bit of a lucky bounce to begin with. But then McConville's kind of like gets his feet stuck in the proverbial quicksand, doesn't he? And Esse is just lethal, isn't he? Over the sort of 1 metre quick sprint there, he just gets it out of his feet. And I wouldn't blame the keeper on this one. He just absolutely drills it. Left-footed near post. Kovacevic isn't saving that, is he? It's gone before he can make a move across the goal. And that feels like a really, really big goal. That Coventry lead 1-0. And what do you want from your Premier League loanee? You bring someone in January. You want him settled, making an impact. Millwall in midweek, opening goal. Romain Esse. Norwich away today, opening goal. Romain Esse. Breaking the deadlock. They're so important in the running. Have you got somebody who can, kind of break the deadlock? James is saying there on TikTok, Thomas Asante, lucky, swingy elbow there. I'm sure Sky are going to show 25 replays of that, aren't they? So it's a coin flip game, but teams that are top of the league and going for promotion tend to win these games, don't they? And Coventry have got the goal. They've got in front. Can they go on and take the 3 points now, which would put them 6 ahead of Borough in second place, and probably more importantly, 11-1-1 ahead of Ipswich. Ipswich would have a game in hand, but remember Ipswich 18 to play and that horrible run of away games at the start of February. So if you're Frank Lampard, you'll very much take an 11-point gap over Ipswich, won't you? And if the game or the round ends like this now, you do say advantage Coventry and Middlesbrough, much as it's annoying for me as an Ipswich fan with the top two, because everybody's winning. And at the moment, if you lose a game and the other two win, there's the swing for the week, and you've got to hope it flips back next week. And always advantage the teams on higher ground as the games tick down for sure. Right, I'm going to go make a decaf coffee. If I can appeal to the wonderful people on TikTok here, I'm just going to close this feed down now and I'll open it back up in 5 minutes when I get back. So you just see my finger go across the camera there. Bye-bye, lovely people on TikTok. And we will see you lot here in 5 minutes. Sorry, I've still got the bloody clock running, haven't I? Let's close the clock down. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's be super organised. I tried to do this the other day. Look at this high-level professionalism here at the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel. If I hit the button now, look at that. We're already set for the second half. Norwich 0, Coventry 1. Can you do me a favour? Because I'm going to make a coffee. Have a look at that elbow that people are talking about and let me know your thoughts. Please try and be neutral. Don't just say it's no foul if you're a Coventry fan and it's a red card if you're a Norwich fan. Give me your views on that one. Just take one look at the goal here. Just bounces off McConville. Little block there. And it's that little speed, that little sprint away. Only over a metre, couple of paces, but off the mark, Esse. Far too quick for McConville. Anyway, I'm going to see you lot in 5 minutes. Get your comments. Get your questions in. We will be back. Do not go anywhere. Half time, Norwich 0, Coventry 1. Welcome back, everybody. Half time as I stuff my face, try and keep energy levels up here. Norwich 0, Coventry 1. Let's look at some comments. Well, let's say thank you to Mr. Radio Floyd for a super sticker. There, we're already well up on super chat, so we've hit our target. So big thank you there. What are you lot saying? Asante, Colin, will be done on retrospective action. He won't get away with that. Asante swinging an elbow, let's just say. Coming up a lot in the chat here. 40, I think Norwich have played better than us. We're getting run through every time. Need to shore it up at the back in the second half. Skillsy, I think Norwich have played pretty well in that first half. Should have been more clinical. I think if we can get the next goal, the floodgates will open. Could end up 3-3 or someone winning it indeed. Finn, need to get Thomas Asante off. He's itching for a red card. Get Sakamoto on. They do have quality on the bench, don't they? Sorry, let me just plug my iPad in there. Right, what else have we got in the comments? Why are you not charging, iPad? Come on. Don't do me dirty like this in front of all of these people on YouTube. There you go. It's charging. Let's hope the phone keeps charge up there. That cracking cat. Yeah, he's got some voodoo spells for me. Melee. If that elbow was in the street somewhere, he'd be sitting in a cell. How about that? Simo. Even without my glasses, Asante is lucky the ref didn't see that. I can possibly see an FA ban for violent conduct. So most people are talking about the elbow incident. I was having a coffee, so I've not seen the replay, so I'm just reading your comments here. There you go. Martin thinks differently. No deliberate elbow, just waved his arm because the defender was holding onto his arm. Well, there you go. Those are your views in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for joining here. It's Norwich 0, Coventry 1. Looks like Jacob Wright's going to come on in the second half. I wonder if that'll be for Pele Martson, who was the recipient of possibly an elbow from Brandon Thomas Asante. How are we doing for likes, by the way? Let's do a little bit of a like spike, shall we? Are we over 100 yet? Sorry, let me just bring up my... I can bring it up on the iPad here. You don't want to hear two of my voice. There we go. 113 likes. Unbelievable scenes. So we see if we can get up to 150 today. That'd be tremendous, wouldn't it? Right, everybody, wherever you're watching, if you're up there on TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, etc., hit the thumbs up button right now. It's a like spike. You have got 11 seconds. Go. Right, thank you, everybody. Let me refresh this page. And it says 131. You lot are the absolute best. Thank you all for your wonderful, wonderful support. And I don't need to plug Super Chats because we already hit the target. And you lot are wonderful. Thank you. But I do need to say thank you up there to the people at Betfred. Go and check out me, Gab Sutton, Simon Lillybury, who's going to be loving this, bloody Coventry fan, isn't he? On the Sportsman Untitled today. Go and check that out. Oh, sorry, let me just block this guy in the comments. Actually, let's time him out and see if he comes back there. You don't need to comment on my or anybody's appearance. You just don't need to, do you? And I think sometimes I ask people, I say, why are you commenting on my appearance? And you get some sarky, no. And then you go again and say, no, seriously, why? Why are you doing it? Think long and hard. Why are you doing it? There's some unhappiness involved normally, isn't there? Hey, 141 likes, Dubai Canary. Thank you very, very much. We're about to get going for the second half. There was a double substitution by Norwich at half-time. The Sportsman episode was great. So I want to put your comment up, Kelly, but that imbecile's commenting on my hair. Why won't people shut up about my bloody hair? I know there's a solution to that. but it is my right. Right. Speaking of rights, let's get the clock right first of all. We're into the second half. In fact, I'm going to have to wait, aren't I? Norwich coming down the left-hand side. Oh, nice slide through. Huge chance for Norwich straight away. Round the keeper, and it's into the back of the net. We've got an immediate equaliser here in this one. Ben Slimani is slid in down the left-hand side. It's a narrow angle, and he slides it. He goes around the keeper, puts it over the line. The defenders are back. Coventry have been caught completely cold from the kickoff, and within 1 minute, Norwich have the equaliser. Ben Slimani took it really, really well. It is Norwich 1, Coventry 1. What a start to the second half. Wow. I literally didn't have time to set the clock. It's a good goal, actually. Whoop, see you later. Does he get a bit lucky on the finish, actually? Maybe he earns his luck, sticks it behind the first defender. He tries to backheel it out. Kitching. If he meant that, that's a great finish to put it behind him. No, he just tries to get any kind of contact, and it goes just behind Kitchen. De Silva can't keep it out. Maybe he deserves that little bit of luck there, Slimani, because the way he took it around the keeper was excellent, wasn't it? And it is Norwich 1, Coventry 1. And my clock is stuck on 45 because we haven't had chance to set it, because we got an immediate goal at the start of the second half. How will Coventry respond to that? We didn't even have chance to reset the teams after the double substitution as well. Norwich 1, Coventry 1, and this excellent game has a much thicker plot now at 1-1, and the Norwich have the momentum now, having just got that equalising goal. Great stuff. And the Middlesbrough fans aren't shy about celebrating that goal. I wonder if there are any Ipswich fans celebrating the Norwich goal. How about that? I will not comment on that because I'm just going to call it down the middle. Norwich 1, Coventry 1. And here come Coventry up the other end. Van Eyck puts the cross in. It's only cleared as far as Torp, who's got a good shot on him. One back by Norwich and played into the channel for Makama, who is physically so good, isn't he? Oh, he's done brilliantly there. Look, he's rolled his man. That's brilliant from Makama, and he wins the throw-in. Dare I do this for a Norwich player? What a superb bit of hold-up play by Makama. That was brilliant. Throw in Norwich down the left-hand side. Cheers, everybody. Should be a good second half, this, shouldn't it? Brilliant half-time subs, says Penguin Surf. Have they touched the ball yet, either of them? Jacob Wright and Papa Diallo in at half-time for Pelle Martson and Tony Springett. My dad will be happy, Dave. Keep that quiet, though. Ahmed McLean. Ball floated in under the bar. Rushworth grabs it easily. And yeah, cheers, everybody. Sticky on TikTok. As Ipswich fans, Ben, we're all Norwich tonight. You said that. I did not say that. I will be slaughtered in all the Ipswich forums if I say that. McLean, little knock down the line. It's going to be a goal kick. Coventry. Great shot from Sky there. Pitch level with Ben Slimani. And it's one of those where I think he gets a bit lucky with the finish, but he deserves it, doesn't he, with the way he took it around the keeper. Excellent from the Norwich number 10. Wearing 20, obviously. De Silva gets down the left. Fisher in with the tackle. De Silva's going to take the throw. Diallo playing down that right-hand side now, up against Josh De Silva and Ephron Mason-Clark. Benjamin Bloom, never doubt my voodoo powers. I would never do such a thing. Papa Shango in there. Right, let me just turn the heat off again. I'm too hot. I'm too hot. Hot damn. Call the police and the firemen. Here's Grimes. Can Coventry get back a hold of this game? Would be a good way to stop this Norwich momentum. Remember, they've got the home crowd behind them as well, haven't they? Coventry could do with just getting Grimes on the ball and controlling this game. Ball goes long into the channel. I think Torp's been penalised. Or did he want to foul himself? Or Fisher? If Sky just give me the wide shot, I could tell you what's happening. I got it the wrong way round. Apologies. It is a Coventry free kick. Clipped into the channel for Mason Clark to chase. Remember, Coventry on the bench. Sakamoto, Yang and Sims in terms of attackers to go ahead and try and win the game. Remember, Phil Clement's already made a double change at half-time for Norwich. Nice turn by Torp down the right-hand side. Oh, Torp's tried to feed that in. It's a good ball. Hadji right. Keeper's come out. Oh, cleared off the line. Wow. What a great clearance. And Fisher had to get that past the on-rushing winger as well. Oh, Torp really caught them out there. Look, see you later. Wright is onside, isn't he? Good run. Keeper comes sprinting out. I think he's expecting Wright to take it round him. Wright hits an early shot. And do you know what? It's a good save, isn't it? It's really good defending from Norwich. I think ticks in the box all round there. It was a lovely ball. And Fisher, there's every chance he smacks that against... who was it arriving there? Was it Mason Clark? And in it goes. Just bounces in off him, but he gets it clear. Coventry inches away from going back 2-1 up. Oh, Makama, has he robbed his man? God, he is a menace, that Makama, isn't he? Oh, here he goes again. What a player. Puts it in right-footed. And Coventry will get that clear. But, God, in 1v1s, we just direct ball forwards. You don't want to go against Makama with him carrying the ball, do you? Like a bulldozer. Diallo crosses right-footed, headed out by Thomas. Norwich putting a bit of pressure on, but here will come a Coventry counter. Big boot down the ground by Grimes. It's a really good ball. Thomas Asante versus Cordoba. Cordoba touch tight. Thomas Asante is going to try and beat him. He hits the deck and he gets back up again. That's a foul now, isn't it? Cordoba might get yellow for that, actually. Thomas Asante got in front of him. Cordoba with a rugby tackle there. Surely he's going to go in the book for that, isn't he? "50-50 on the shoulder charge, no foul. But look how quickly Thomas Asante gets up. Doesn't obstruct him. It's just good play. And yeah, just hand on the shoulder. Yeah, and the yellow card comes out as we thought it probably would. Free kick, Coventry from the right-hand side coming in. Thomas Asante wins that battle with Jose Cordoba. Jose, whatever. Torp's going to pop this over right-footed. In it comes. Good delivery. Corner. But gets a head on it. They've hit the crossbar. Oh, crikey. I think it was Thomas Asante again. Back stick. He's right under the crossbar. Smashed off the bar. And Coventry have come very close twice to getting the second goal in this one. One off the line. They've just hit the bar. Coventry are pushing, but here come Norwich. Although Ben Slimani's shot from the halfway line is not very good. Was that a bad miss, or was it one of those ones where you're just stuck under the bar and you can't get enough purchase on the header to get it under the crossbar and in? Either way, Coventry were not very far from going 2-1 up again. They look dangerous all of a sudden, don't they, Cov? Thomas Asante. It was Mason Clark actually under the bar. My bad. Hopefully Sky will give us a replay of that one. McConville. Coventry, 68% possession. Second half. Norwich with that equalising goal immediately after half-time. Just came straight out and equalised. They're nice and direct when they do attack Norwich, aren't they? McLean wants a give and go off Makama. They've won it back. Plenty forward now, Norwich. Right. Chrisen. Diallo. Ben Slimani. All nicely worked. Oh, one pass too many there. Just needed someone to engage and take the shot on there in the box. Too busy passing it around. They're in again. Slimani. Oh, he wanted that cross to the back stick. Grizen has his shot blocked. Can he put a decent cross in now? No, but he's won a corner for Norwich. And what you have to admire about both of the sides in this game, when that ball is in the final third, they're flooding men forward, both teams. It's nice to see a game where both teams are clearly trying to win it, isn't it? Oh, he's unlucky, Mason Clark. We've just seen the replay there. He doesn't do a lot wrong, does he? In fact, he's really unlucky. The cross deflects on the near post. He kind of jumps up, gets a really decent header on it, given the trajectory of the ball, and hits the bar. He's unlucky there, Mason Clark. Corner has bounced back out, and they've cleared their lines, Coventry, after a fashion. SA is doing some tricks inside his own box. He's a confident boy, isn't he? And bashes off. Bashes off, excuse me. A clumsy turn of phrase there. The ball bashes off. Can you give a shout out to Mel Pope? Hey, Mel. And it's going to be a goal kick. Eccles and Sakamoto are being readied by Frank Lampard. Am I sure I'm straight down the middle? I'm straight down the middle, but if you're not, remember, you'll struggle to process that I am. So always check out that mirror when you're asking me that question. It's the most important place to look first, always. SA. Right, knocks it back. Grimes. Thought they'd gone for a throw in there, but Norwich are continuing. I was going to say refs let that one go, but you can't if it goes out for a throw, can you? Apologies, mate. I'm just bored and jealous. Are you the guy I put in timeout? Oh, apology accepted then. Yeah, camera's on the linesman. I assume that did go out. Not entirely sure why we kept going then in that case. Grimes. Kitching. Oh, nice leave by Thomas Asante. Picked up by Wright. And here comes Ahmed. He never quite had control of that, but he's managed to get it away nonetheless, and for Norwich to keep possession. Liam, no dog in the fight. This has been a good game. It's been really good, hasn't it? As I say, we often get one team set up to stop another in the Championship, don't we? But these two have both thrown men forward, thrown themselves into tackles, attacked and tried to win the game. Good fun. His little slide down the line. Chrisen tries to run. Van Erik falls over. Tries to win it back. Fouls him. Ouch. Are we going to get the double sub now? Yes. Romain Esse is going out. The goal scorer. No longer the match winner now, given Norwich equalised at the start of the second half. But the opening goal scorer and managing his minutes. Tailor-made army. Been to a few games with you and Cole from Watford. Hello, matey. Get me down to Watford again. Fun in that away end. That home end. It's an away end to me, isn't it? I'm not a Watford fan. Good old bunch down there at the Vic at Watford. Actually, Watford used to win every time I went there and sat in that stand, to be honest. Big clearance. Oh, Cordoba heads it against right. He nearly gets the bounce. Cleared away by McConville. And Phil Clement is going to respond to Frank Lampard's double sub with a double sub of his own. Van Erik hurls the throw in. Oh, big header by McConville. Good one, that one. Here's Makama, who's an absolute bloody animal, isn't he? Oh, he's done brilliantly. Norwich are in here. Oh, it's just ahead of Diallo, but Diallo's going to run on. Diallo puts the cross in. It's left at the back post. Oh, goodness me. They cannot handle Makama, can they? Coventry, he's an absolute bully of a player, but he just couldn't lay that into Diallo's path. If he did, Norwich were in, clean through on goal. But look how strong he is. Yeah, onside, and he just puts it, it's a bouncing ball to be fair to him, ahead of Diallo. And Norwich couldn't get the shot off. Jay, can I get some thoughts on next Leicester manager? Jay, check out, great chat with Gab Sutton and Simon Lillebury on Sportsman Untitled today. Check that out. It's the opening segment, actually. But keep watching this TikTok stream while you're doing it, yeah? Could go to Watford versus Ipswich next year. Yeah, I've got that one highlighted on the calendar. It's that half-term week as well, actually, Watford. I think it might be the week after, mightn't it? There you go. Watford tickets on sale tomorrow. My Ipswich brothers. Russell Martin odds on for the Leicester hot seat. Interesting. Yeah, a return of Enzo. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it, at Leicester? I think he has ideas possibly above the Championship, let's just say. Rushworth stands on the ball and goes long. Good ping, that one. Just over the head of Sakamoto. Yes, matey. If I'm down there, I'll appear in your vlog, of course. Sakamoto, lovely close control. Cross is left-footed. Not such a lovely cross, was it? Just couldn't get that bending inwards towards the back stick. And it's just calming down a little bit. Maybe the calm before the storm as we go into the last 20. But we are about to get a double sub for Norwich. Amas and Schwartau. That'll knock down Norwich's average age, won't it? They're going to be coming in. Nice win by Fisher there. Poke through to Makama, who is massively powerful, but can't get that one. Are we going to the bench now? Nope. Grimes. Ooh, turned over. Ben Slimani is driving in towards the 10. He slipped it in. Diallo, can he get the ball across? Yes, he can. Arriving is Ahmed! And Norwich have turned it around. 2-1. They were 1-0 down at half-time. He's got a double sub lined up. He might not need them, Philippe Clement. Norwich go 2-1 up. Ali Ahmed has got another goal contribution, and it has all turned around. Norwich 2, Coventry 1. Wow. What a second half for Norwich here. Giving away Kitching. Oh, you don't want to mess about in front of Makama like that, do you? He's been at it all night. Diallo pops it across, and you're going to be so pleased with that if you're the Norwich manager, because you've got one winger. What do you want to see when one winger's cutting it back? You want to see the other winger arriving in the box. It's behind Makama and drilled in. Does it take a little nick as it goes through? Does it come off Thomas, maybe? I mean, he hits it nice and clean. Yes, it does. Thomas leans out the leg. Phil Clement celebrates a second goal for Norwich, who are now 2-1 up. Liam Kitching knows it was his mistake. There was plenty to do after that, though. And I believe Ali Ahmed, has he got a goal assist goal? And does he get the assist for the goal in this one as well? Wow, he is on fire, isn't he? Ali Ahmed, assist in his first game, goal in his second game, goal and an assist in this one. Get him in your EFL fantasy team. What did Clement say at half-time? I don't know, but it's worked, hasn't it? Norwich 2, Coventry 1. The Championship never disappoints. I mean, you won't think this if you're a Coventry fan, but this has been a bloody entertaining game, hasn't it? Phil Clement has told the two substitutes, get your vests back on. You're not coming in. We're going to keep this going at 2-1 now. Goodness me. Diallo. Mason Clark gets back. And Coventry's issues on the road are appearing to continue. Their away run lost the previous game at Stoke, lost the game before that at Birmingham, drew at Charlton, drew at Southampton, drew at Preston, lost at Ipswich. Last away win was a hell of a win. It was at Middlesbrough, but it was back on the 25th of November. But here comes Haji Wright into the box. Wright drills the shot. Good save. Kovacevic gets his right leg out, covering that near post. Best league in the world. Pure drama. You are not wrong, Kevin. It's going to be a corner to Coventry, which Grimes is going to pop in left-footed. And it comes out swinger. It's going to be a throw-in, Coventry, left-hand side. I wonder if they'll go back to that substitution. It was Oscar Schwartau. Wow, we're not going for a double Norwich. Fair play to Frank Lampard. He's got Yang and Sims lined up, ready to go. You can't say they've not gone for this game, Coventry. They're behind. In comes Ellis Sims, who, as we tweeted out last week, is top for minutes per goal, or goals per minute, whichever way around you want to discuss it. Yang comes in for Efron Mason-Clark, who hit the bar, didn't he? At 1-1. Coventry were ever so close to going 2-1 up, weren't they? After the Norwich equaliser, there was one cleared off the line, wasn't there, by Kellen Fisher. And then they hit the crossbar as well. It's a struggle to remember all the incidents in this game. It's been so entertaining. Torp, lovely feet, beats McLean, feeds it in. Yang's cross is blocked. Torp. De Silva. Grimes, lovely cross by Grimes. Eyebrows on the near post. Sakamoto arriving on the far post. Can't get there. And it turns out to be a good defensive header by Rory McConville. And actually, fair play to Ben Crescent on the back stick. He just has to get touch tight with Sakamoto, doesn't he? Else he's just going to head that into the corner. In comes the corner from Coventry, headed out towards the edge of the box. Torp on the volley. He's the guy you wanted it to fall to. He's got a good strike on him. But it won't come down. And he does one of those backspinny volleys that lands on the roof of the net. 72 and a half gone. Norwich lead 2-1. Coventry have now used 2 of their sub windows and 4 substitutes have come in. Frank Lampard has rolled the dice here already. Little feed up the line. Tried to get Makama in. I'm not sure Makama can last the 90, but if he can, he's been such a threat running all over those Coventry centre-backs. He might be flagging now. I think Norwich do have... they've got Chris Garden on the bench. But I guess you'd want to keep Makama in the game as long as you possibly can here. There's one channel ball for Ellis Sims to chase. He's got there ahead of Cordoba. Sims and Cordoba. Cordoba pokes it away. It's going to be a Coventry throw-in, though. Oh, it's been given the other way. I thought that was going to be a sky blue ball. Right, Harry Amas is going to come in. It looks like Oscar Schwartau has been stood down, though, here. They were both going to come in literally as Norwich were scoring the second goal. The two lined up there. There is the goal from Ali Ahmed. And you get a very close picture there of Liam Kitching, who gave the ball away at the start of that phase of play. The pain on his face as that one flies in, just deflects off Bobby Thomas. But Ahmed, brilliant. Goal in his first game, assist in his second, goal and an assist in his third. Everton 1, Leeds 1. Thank you, guys, updating the chat there. Here it is Norwich 2, Coventry 1, and we have 15 plus stoppage time to go. Harry Amas in. And he looks like he's playing on the right wing. My eyes are not deceiving me. We've got any Sheffield Wednesday fans in. I'm sure he's a left back, isn't he? Is Liam the Wednesday fan in the chat? Harry Amass seems to be playing on the right wing. Whether that's just to try and shore up one of the flanks, but it's a bold substitution, isn't it? You've got Jay De Silva coming down that side with Yang. Nice work by Diallo. Right. A reverse ball there by Wright, and the attack just broke down. Goal kick, Coventry, who need a goal. It's Norwich 2, Coventry 1. Yang chasing on the left wing. Half cleared out to Grimes. Gets it back off Eccles. De Silva goes back into Kitching. Norwich reset, push up the pitch a little bit. Torp. Channel ball for Sims. Big physical battle there with Cordoba. Cordoba wins the latest round. Cleared out to Makama, who looked like he was in his own half, but he must have come from the other because he's been flagged offside. Well, he's spread out the sub windows here, Phil Clement. And Oscar Svartau is going to come in now for Anis Ben Slimane, who's looked pretty dangerous, hasn't he? Got the equalising goal, which he took really well. Took it round the keeper and it kind of fudged over the line, but I think he deserved that after the way he received the ball and went round the keeper. He's been in really good form since returning back to the team. Even better than Ahmed, actually. 2 goals, 2 assists against Walsall. Goal against Wrexham. Goal and an assist against West Brom. Goal today against the league leaders. Oh, here come Norwich again. Diallo into the box, drills the shot. Well, I say he drills it. Kind of shanks it a little bit, doesn't he? And out it goes for a goal kick. Again, it was Kitching and Thomas who gave the ball away. No, actually, was it Grimes? I don't believe my eyesight if that's Grimes. Grimes never gives the ball away, does he? Kitchen sprints. Ooh, ouch. Sprints over with Harry Amass. Looked like a painful one there. Nice to see neither player staying down and milking it. On we go. Svartau. Thomas flies in. The tackles are meaty. We love to see it. Sakamoto into the box. Onto the left foot. Sakamoto shot blocked. This game's tremendous, I've got to say. Thomas crosses right-footed. He did not need to play that, Cordoba. Kovacevic, I thought he was going to scream at him and have a go at him and say, just leave it, mate. Leave it. Easy catch. But big hype and a high five there. That opened up for Sakamoto. He's got really good left foot. Maybe the high five was for the block initially from Cordoba. Long throw, hurled in. Oh, they got the touch there. Thomas got it. Cleared out by Fisher. Van Evik. Oh, nice feet. Sakamoto, good cross. Oh, Kovacevic comes on the near post. Eccles makes the header. They want to penalty some of the Coventry players there. There's contact. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a foul. Let's have a look. Not for me. Header's fairly clear. Does catch Eccles after the ball's gone. Sporting incident for my money. Appears to be a minute's applause going on for Jim Davies. Forgive me. Put your applause emojis in. I'm not familiar with the story, but I will happily pay tribute. Obviously, very popular over at Norwich. And it looks like Jack Stacey is coming into the game. And it looks like Phil Clement had gone to see the family there of this fella. So, if you can tell me the story. The fan who passed away at the Walsall game. Okay, thank you, Alan. Oh, that's terribly sad. Get your applause emojis in for that. We're all a family, whatever colour we wear, us football fans, aren't we? In the end. Rushworth. Channel ball headed out by Crescent. McLean. Knocked inside to Cordoba. 82-20. 8 and change plus stoppage time to go. The ball is with Jack Stacey, who adds experience off the bench down that right-hand side. Thank you for all your tributes there to the Norwich fan who'd obviously sadly died at the game. Terribly, terribly sad. Horrendous pass there through. I think he was trying to knock it in behind for Makama to chase after. And it is with Matt Grimes. Coventry need a goal from somewhere. Looks like a foul there. Ref lets it go. Cross charge down. It's out for a throw in, and no doubt Milan van Evik is going to hurl this one in the box. What do I think about Borough getting former Ipswich player Sarmiento? Well, you're not going to find many Ipswich fans with a bad word to say about Jeremy Sarmiento. I'll leave it at that. An scorer of a couple of iconic goals, let's just say, in a promotion running. Right, long throw is going in. Bobby Thomas is up. Ellis Sims is in there. I assume Liam Kitchen has gone as well. In it goes. Not enough distance on that. But McConville have done Coventry's bidding for them there, because he's headed it straight back out. And the angle's not as good here. You want a bit of a diagonal angle. Van Evik's trying to generate that by gimmicking his run up a little bit. In it goes. Big header up by McConville again. You've got the Harry Maguire trick at the moment, McConville for Norwich. Everything's landing on his head in the box. Sakamoto crosses left foot. Good charge down right at source there. Norwich have half cleared their lines. Can they get hold of this? I think if it goes out, it's a Norwich throw. That looked like a foul. A big barge there by Eccles, but they've let it go. A mass literally flew over the advertising hoardings. It's knocked forward to McCarmer, and it doesn't stick, and Norwich are going to have to look after the ball better than that over this last 5 minutes, else Coventry will literally just flood them with men coming forward. And here they come again. Oh, that's nicely worked, Van Evik. Van Evik puts the cross in low. Oh, sliding in on the near post. McConville head it, kick it. He's had a really good couple of minutes, hasn't he, the Norwich centre-back? But it is a corner for Coventry. Really good attack, that. Norwich players all goal side, though, and doing their jobs. Well defended. But the Sky Blues of Coventry have a corner. Oh, in it goes. Cameraman didn't catch it. Neither did any of the players. It's going to go out for a throw-in on the other side. And I'm sure Milan Van Evik will trot across there. And we get the ritual continues. This is probably going in towards the near post. Van Evik throws it in. Keeper could get that. He's punched it. Oh, he's got no distance. And Norwich clear their lines. McCarmer holds it up again and clips it down the line. Another excellent hold by McCarmer. The ball goes out and you can see Kenny McLean in the middle of the pitch going, stop, slow down, drop the ball. Don't get in position. Kill their momentum here. The experienced head there. Knows that Coventry have just got up a big head of steam in this one. Norwich haven't really had hold of the ball. They've got it now. McCarmer nods it back. Booted clear. Sims putting pressure on McConville. They want a foul. They're not going to get one. Coventry throw in. Here they come again. They are putting the pressure on. De Silva gets it back off Grimes. Yang. It's turned over. And Jacob Wright picks it up. And he's turned inside of Thomas. Just slows down ever so slightly. I think Diallo will do the same. That's sensible, isn't it? They really don't want a basketball game at this point, Norwich, do they? They want it to be as static as it possibly can be. Stacey. Amas. McConville, who's been very good actually since Coventry have been throwing the kitchen sink at Norwich since that second double sub and Sims and Yang coming in. Torp. Van Evik. Up against two. There's no foul there. He's hit the deck. Knocked into McCarmer. I'm just laughing every time. They could literally boot that any height at him and he'll hold it up, won't he? Very impressive performance from the Norwich number 9. Stacey. Amas. Oh, he tried to... It's too clever for his own good there. He tried to lift over the top there. And bit of inexperience. He needs to understand his team are defending a lead. And yeah, McLean again. Smart saying, look, that way, on the ground, keep calm. Here comes Fisher driving forward into McCarmer. McCarmer spins inside the box, hits the shot over the bar. Bloody animal of a player. Kitchen marshalled him well there, but they've struggled against him tonight, the Coventry centre-backs, haven't they? We are coming up 90 minutes. What are we going to get? 6 minutes stoppage time, I reckon? Give me a number in the chat quickly. You got 15 seconds. I think it's going to be 6. Frank Lampard, arms folded. His side are going under unless they can find an equaliser. And Middlesbrough will be 3 points behind. Lots of 5s going up in the chat. It is +6. You don't listen to me, you lot, do you? Hey? That sounds about right, 6, doesn't it? Cordoba. Can Norwich keep the ball out of their goal for 6 minutes? If they do, they're going to have quite a big say in the promotion race. They play Middlesbrough next, actually, Norwich, don't they? And then I believe Middlesbrough and Coventry play each other. But this isn't over yet. Cordoba heads it away. Eccles. Grimes. De Silva. Yang. Norwich player down on the edge of the box. We're still going though, and Yang's going into the box. Yang puts it in low, and it is cleared away. The next time I looked over, the Norwich player was not down anymore. I think he sensed an attack was coming. Norwich throwing with Stacey in the right back area. 1 minute of the 6 has been played. What happened in this attack then? Sakamoto. Oh, crikey. What did he do? Did he reach around his neck or something? Something went off there, didn't it? It was a long shot from the back of the stand. I think Phil Clement's been booked there. Sakamoto definitely got a bit handsy there, didn't he? Don't think the cameras quite caught it, did they? Thomas turns that back to Rushworth. Kitching. 2 minutes of the 6 played now. Big boot forward looking for Sims. Coventry just got to play the chaos game now, haven't they? That's really good. Is there no foul given there? That looked like a foul on the left back. Fisher was over that side. Refs waved it on and Coventry are building an attack here. De Silva. De Silva turns in on his right foot. De Silva pops it in, half cleared. Yang. It's inside the box. De Silva crosses in. Sims on the back stick, heads it up and over the bar. They're touch tight on him. It's one of those where Norwich just couldn't quite get hold of the ball at any point, but Sims heads it over the bar, and we have now played 3 of 6 minutes stoppage time. Norwich 2, Coventry 1. If this stays the same for the next 3 minutes, Middlesbrough will close to within 3 points of Coventry up at the top of the Championship table. Forward to Sims. Cordoba heads it away. Van Evik powering forward. Give and go with Sakamoto. Well played. Sakamoto. Bobby Thomas has sprinted forward from centre-back. Cross goes in, flicked on near post onto the roof of the net. And we have now played 4 of the 6 minutes stoppage time. Michael, why am I so nervous as a Borough fan? This seems big. It's the run-in. You got to love the tension. It's bloody January and we've got this. You love it. Norwich 2, Coventry 1. I believe this will be 6 wins in 8 games for Norwich. They're in fantastic form, aren't they? We have 1.5 minutes of remaining minimum stoppage time. Ball goes loose. Yang's going to try and keep it in. It's going to be a Coventry throw-in, though. De Silva's going to take it. Coventry... Is that Thomas going up into the box? The centre-backs are going forward, aren't they? Got to throw everything at it here. Kitching. Grimes. Nice feet, Grimes. Oh, don't give it away there. He's won it back, though. Torp. Nice switch of play. Good ball. Sakamoto 1v1 with Fisher. Sakamoto will go on his left foot. He always does. Crosses it in. Back stick. Oh, nice header back. Onside, was he? Flag stays down. Norwich half clear it. Grimes is going to pick it back up. Straight into Sakamoto. 30 seconds minimum time left. Oh, free kick right on the corner of the box now. Sakamoto goes down. And the final play of this game is going to be an attacking free kick for Coventry right on the corner of the box. It's a silly one by Fisher. It is a foul, isn't it? Sakamoto stands his ground. Fisher, who's played well, goes through him. And Coventry have one more chance to score a point here. I think whatever happens, they're dropping points today. But they've got a chance to not lose this game. Here, Victor Torp's over it. He could drill this one at goal. He could cross it. 96 up. This may be the last kick of the game. And the keeper's up. Cole Rushworth up in the box. Dramatic ending. Here comes the free kick. Torp puts it in. Headed away by Norwich. And who has he got to pass it to? And it's given away. And that is that. Norwich 2, Coventry 1. A brilliant game in the Championship tonight. Complete drama at Carrow Road. And Norwich have beaten league leaders Coventry. Norwich have been in fantastic form. That is 6 wins in 8. And they have come from behind to have quite a big say in the automatic promotion race. A really, really entertaining game with a massive, massive big match feel tonight. All of round 29 had been completed with a win for Middlesbrough, defeat for Ipswich. Middlesbrough had closed to within 3 points, and that is how it will stay. Middlesbrough can almost smell Coventry's coattails now. They have closed the gap up with those 4 straight wins, and Coventry's away woes continue. I believe we looked it up in the game. November the 25th at the Riverside at Middlesbrough was the last time Coventry won an away game. It was all set up tonight, and has the door been opened in the automatic promotion race, not just for Middlesbrough, but it would have been 11 points back to Ipswich in 3rd position. Ipswich now have a game in hand. They could close to 5 points if they can win that game in hand at Portsmouth, February the 3rd. We are right in the midst of a promotion run-in, and I am here for it. It was harem scarum the first 10 minutes. Completely frantic stuff. Both sides flying into tackles. Really, really entertaining watch if you're a neutral, although everybody in the chat seems to have a vested interest in this one at the top and indeed the bottom of the league table. I thought Norwich got control of it around the 10-minute mark. Had a couple of chances, couldn't make things count. Didn't have the quality in the final third. And I'm looking at it, 20, 25 minutes in, Romain Esse commits a foul, goes in the book. And you're saying, oh, Esse's not quite in the game. He's gone in the book there. Then what happens? Minute 38, Coventry show their quality. And in a coin flip of the first half, the Sky Blues done what they've been doing for most of the season, played the margins and took the lead. Esse does really well. Huge speed over that first half a yard against McConville at the back. Opens it up on his left foot. Drills the shot in on the near post. Coventry take the lead. It looks like a really, really big goal at that point in the promotion race. We go to half-time, 1-0 Coventry. Coin flip of a game. The Sky Blues playing it beautifully well. But straight after half-time, and Phil Clement makes a double sub. Wright and Diallo come in. We can't really give him credit for the goal because I'm not sure either player had even touched the ball at that point. But what we can give Norwich credit for is coming out like a train after half-time, and they immediately got that equalising goal. Absolutely key moment in the game. If Coventry could have just gone 5 minutes, 10 minutes, settled it down, got on the ball, things could have looked very, very different. It's really, really well worked. Ball slipped inside the fullback by Ali Ahmed. And he gets a bit of luck with the finish, Anis Ben Slimane. But the way he receives the ball, takes it round Rushworth, I think he deserves his luck. Kind of mishits the shot. You can see the replay. He's just trying to get anything on it as he's gone around the keeper. It kind of then goes behind, I think goes behind Kitching, and then Thomas can't keep it out at the back there. And Norwich changed the game, but Coventry at 1-1 could have scored twice. There was one cleared off the line where Haji Wright goes in. It'll go down as a good save by Kovacevic. He gets, I think, goes through his legs, but he gets a bit of an ankle on it or something like that. Fisher, brilliant, clears it off the line. I think Mason Clark is breathing down his neck. He could have just played it off him, and it ends up in the back of the net if Mason Clark takes everything with him there. And then Mason Clark himself hits the bar. First look at that, I thought, oh, he's under the crossbar, he should score there. But he does really well with the header to try and control it, engineer it, stick it under the bar, slams it against the crossbar. And then Norwich score again. And I've got to say, the forward, Makama, in the number 9 position, was absolutely outstanding in this game. He was an absolute animal playing against two very strong and aggressive Coventry defenders. Just loads of size, loads of power, loads of mobility, held the ball up well, and he had his fingerprints all over this goal. It's one of the substitutes as well. They win it back off a mistake by Kitching. Diallo goes down the right. He doesn't fire it across. So, you know, it's either you put it in or you're done. He cuts it back. It goes behind. I think Makama makes the run into the box. But then Ahmed is arriving, one winger to the other. He controls the shot, takes a bit of a deflection off Bobby Thomas, and in it goes, and it is 2-1. And all of a sudden, Coventry are up to their necks in trouble and 2-1 down, and have got to go for this and win it. Frank Lampard immediately throws in a couple more subs, his second window there. He puts in Yang, he puts in Sims, but Norwich managed it pretty well. I think when it was head it, kick it, Fisher, the fullback, was excellent. He ends up swapping sides. Amas, who was a left back at Sheffield Wednesday, comes in and plays on the right wing. Some really good head it, kick it stuff from McConville as it gets more and more stretched. But every time they cleared the ball, Norwich, up to Makama, he was an absolute brute, that bloke. And he worked those Coventry defenders to the bone all night and gave Norwich the outlet. And they managed to see it out, and it was a riveting game. And what I enjoyed most about it is both sides flew into tackles, flooded the box, attacked, and it was just a really, really good spectacle. Yeah, I've got 1.25 on the XG and 16 shots for Norwich, 1.61 and 15 shots for Coventry. It had that big game feel really all over it, didn't it? But Norwich have found a formula under Philippe Clement. 6 wins in 8. And we mentioned Ben Slimane and Ahmed. I think both of them have got like 4 or 5 goal contributions just this week. And that is a 9-point week for Norwich. So, look, Norwich are flying up the table under Philippe Clement. 3 wins in a row. Fair play. But let's talk about the automatic promotion race. And yes, Coventry are outstanding, exceptional at the CBS, but they are struggling away from home at the moment, Coventry. Middlesbrough within 3 points. They go to QPR at the weekend, Coventry, and then they're at home to Oxford, which they'll fancy as a 3-pointer, and then, so 3 games time, that'll be round 32, Coventry versus Middlesbrough. Get your popcorn out, everybody. That should be incredible. What a brilliant game. Huge big match feel. Brilliantly entertaining. Huge drama. You probably don't like the outcome if you're a Coventry fan, but it was a great watch tonight. Norwich 2, Coventry 1. Woof. And I can take a breath. There you go, Jakey. Clip that out for the Clips channel. Brilliant stuff. Really, really thoroughly enjoyed that one tonight. I'm going to go and try and sleep because I've been to Manchester and back today doing the Sportsman podcast. Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight. I haven't missed any more super chats, have I? Let me just check. No, I have not. Thank you for all your wonderful, wonderful support. If you say nice things, I'm going to put them all up as we play the outro music. First of all, let me say a big farewell to all the wonderful people up there on TikTok. Please hit follow before you go. I'm going to say bye now over there. And we will be back with a little bit of a... Why is it playing music at me? Oh, it's giving me some rewards on TikTok. Thank you very much. We'll be back with a transfer update tomorrow. And he was on co-coms for Sky Sports tonight. The great Sam Parkin will be back on Wednesday with the predictions and another episode of the Championship Check-In podcast, which we'll record and we'll put out on Thursday. Wow. What a great evening of Championship football. Norwich 2, Coventry 1. Chaos at the top of the Championship. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. And we will see you tomorrow with a transfer update. And breathe.